Tonight I have been working on formulating the recipe for the Verde Valley wine candle. I am creating a red wine blend using 3 varieties of grapes with a few distinctive notes from the Verde Valley, so I want to make sure that I am getting an even blend of top, middle, and base notes that bring out those characteristics of each wine. Since some of the ingredients we need are not available in the natural market, we're going to have to make our own, which is a process within itself. It is going to be a few days before these oils are ready for use. Today I am creating a fragrance that has never been created before, and I am really anxious to see how it's going to turn out. There are 3 recipes on the production line, each containing slightly different ingredients. This initial testing process is going to tell me which recipe is best aligned with my desired aroma, and if I will need to adjust any of my ratios before I create the blueprint. Now that these candles have had plenty of time to cure, we can begin the evaluation process. This is a 4-stage process, and what I am looking for is stage 1. Before I light the candle, when I first open the lid, the initial smell that hits my nose, does it match the scent that I was trying to create? If it does, we move forward to stage 2. Does the scent fill the room within 20 minutes of lighting the candle? Stage 3. Does the wax burn evenly? And stage 4, does the candle produce the desired psychological effects that I was trying to create? Once a candle passes all 4 stages of the evaluation, we can move forward onto creating the blueprint. The blueprint is the candle design, which includes the recipe, name, toppers, and label. Our recipe is a red wine blend of Syrah, Merlot, and Cabernet Sauvignon with notes of tobacco, pepper, and oak. The moment I first smelled the candle is when I started getting the visuals in my imagination. My first thought was of me and Will sitting on the patio at the Asylum restaurant. It has that deep, dark red wine scent with that spice that hits the back of your nose and your throat when you first smell it. Today is the day that I finally get to see my work come to life. It smells amazing in here, and I am so excited to see the finished product. The candle is topped with white sage to remind those of you like Will who may be a little bit more sensitive to foreign energies that you should never leave the house without your smudge sticks. The black tourmaline stone is just for that added protection. And the wolf is howling at the waxing crescent moon, representing the phase of the moon on the night Will met his boogeyman. The label just sort of ties everything together. Since the werewolf scared the living daylights out of Will, he is displayed front and center in bold, representing the boogeyman, with the location where they met off in the distance. I named the candle Manoah Hofpar because if this was indeed a spirit-related incident, I believe he would have made his presence known through the gasping sounds coming from Will the night he met the werewolf in his sleep. From what I have read, Manoah was a big drinker and may have been sipping out of Will's glass that night at the dinner table. Manoah Hofpar was hired by Phelps Dodge as a caretaker, and in 1980 he was found hanging by a noose in the boiler room. So we light this candle today in memory of Manoah Hofpar to show our gratitude for the experience and to recognize his history at the Jerome Grand Hotel. When I first started working on this project, I had no idea what to expect, and I really wasn't sure if it was something that could be done. By the end of day 2, we had only been through the tasting part of the experience, and I was really starting to feel like I may have been in just a little bit over my head. It was kind of overwhelming. Once we had the opportunity on day 3 to get a little bit more up close and personal with the winery, the vineyard, and the winemakers themselves, that's when we were able to start kind of connecting the dots, and the whole project just started to seem possible. None of this would have been possible hadn't it been for the people of the Verde Valley who helped us through this entire experience. A special thank you goes out to the Caduceus team. They provided the wine that Will drank at the asylum and referred us over to the Southwest Wine Center, where we spent some one on one quality time with Drew, who answered every question we had regarding the winemaking process. And Lair, over at Page Springs Vineyards, who gave us a tour of the winery and provided barrel tastings, which helped us gain a deeper understanding for the changes that occur during the aging process. Thank you all so much for your guidance and assistance during this experience. Thanks for watching. The Verde Valley Wine Candle in the Making. The Manoa Hofpar candle is now available on our website at www.wildwestcandleco.com and on our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Wild West Candle Co. 100% of the profits go directly to Will's therapy fund. Werewolf therapy. And that therapy is going to be more wine. We got 2 regions left, and Wilcox, you're next.